me get my. Oh, hold on. As I start. Alright. I might need to hold off for a second. I have a feeling Mama's gonna call in a second. And to answer your question, it was on sale. I figured I'd just bite the bullet because eventually I'm gonna have to try and run myself around it. But okay, hold on. In the meanwhile. Alright, so just for the short term, we'll just chat. We'll take this slow. Absolutely slowly. Just in case she starts to call, because I don't want to miss that call. Oh, actually, I wonder if I'll do this. I'll take that focus off for the sake of it. Alright, so, but yeah, we're gonna be doing this today because I was kind of tired and it was on sale on Steam. So, but we're also gonna fix up a couple things as per usual. With all the Persona games thus far, they have mods available. So I'm gonna be fixing some of the stuff that you know, have been particular points of contention with this particular release. On top of, I'm only going to do, unlike last time, and Sho knows what I did last time, where I just wanted to get the story. I didn't feel like playing the game, let's call it, other than the day-to-day, you know, what's it called? Social aspect of it, you know. So I cheated for levels. Joe remembers this. Load up the thing here. Not that I can't do that again, now that it's on PC instead of using, you know, Game Shark through the emulator for PS2. But what we can do is, let's actually go over to the other screen so you guys can see what I'm talking about while, you know. There we go. What we can do is, what I want to do, just so that I don't, so that the other half of the game is not as complicated. And because this isn't my first playthrough, this isn't my first rodeo, what we're gonna do instead is I am gonna cheat one more time, but it's only on the social stats. I'm gonna max out the social stats and treat this like if it was a new game plus, just for the social stats. So no new personas, or no personas that I would have gotten on my first playthrough. Obviously stats don't matter in a new game plus because they would have reset anyway. And all that jazz. The only thing we're going to do different here is that, and I know I've done this before, but I dropped it, obviously. We're going to play as the Femme Protag to give us a different view of things. Beyond the fact that the femme protag has at least has the ability to have a social link with every single one of her party members. So as a result, she's you know, since my goal is to relearn how C's actually is, at least in this game, we might as well have everybody have a social link, right? So anyway, let me look up the Persona 3 portable so I can get Kotone's last name. In me looking stuff up for mods and whatnot, Kotone was consistently there as a name, so that's why I know that's her canon name. But the female protagonist probably has a last name. Actually, hold on. If there's a live action version of this, shouldn't there actually be a... Yeah, okay. That's why Kotone is considered the canon name. Because Shiomi Kotone is the live action one. Got it. We'll go with that. Alright, we're not gonna look at it anymore. But I need the game to actually start before I muss with it any more than I'm gonna. I'm waiting to see if she calls. I turned off my... Nope. No call. We're gonna do a short day just so that we can get the little guy to bed. Especially since, you know, Mom asked if he was already asleep, but you all know that I usually keep him up really late, but that's because it's usually the weekend. And granted, it's spring break, so it still kind of applies, but I'm gonna play this a little safer. Alright, anyway, the other thing I'm gonna do different from my last playthrough of P3 is something I actually have the control over, unlike the last time I tried to play P3P with the femme protag, with Miss Shiomi Kotone. Hello? There we go. Okay, I was about to say, why does it look that way? I'm gonna get so confused with the button prompts if it does that. Alright, so yeah, we'll take 4 because I'm playing on my PS4 controller that I've got here. Alrighty. And the other thing, one thing that we can actually change, because we played this in English already, so we'll play it in Japanese this time to get a sense of the Japanese voices. I'll boost the voice at least one tick up until I find out whether or not that's a good idea. I'm gonna put sound on my phone. That way, if she calls, we will hear it. And then I can quickly head over to the BRB screen. But I gotta say, at least the title screen looks sharp. And I didn't... the mods that I've gotten do nothing for the title screen. So... Welcome to the world of P3P. In this game, you can select the gender of this main character. The course of the game will change depending on the main character's gender. One of which, I don't know why they changed. Because I looked down the list of the social links, and one of them they changed, but I don't know why. It was so weird. Like some of the other ones made sense why they changed, i.e., they got rid of some of the social links that then get replaced specifically by the party members. So the rest of C's. But what I don't understand is specifically It was one of the side characters that they changed from the original one for this one, and I'm like, and the one other one that they changed. You okay?
Yes.
Okay. One of the other ones they changed makes sense too, just because she's no longer on a male sports team, so it makes no sense for her to be. Maybe in Japan it wouldn't make any sense. In America it makes no sense still, just because, you know, the boys and girls do practice together on a swim team and the track team. Kendo would be the only one of the three that you could have chosen for the original that would have thrown something off. But either way, let's get to the main screen and do this, shall we? And I'll be in the way of some of this stuff. And oh, I've got one other thing I wanted to do before we got started. The background box for chat needs to be a little bit more transparent. There we are. Wonderful. I think we're golden from there. By choosing male character, you'll be able to play a version very close to the original P3. Very close in the fact that obviously traversal is completely different, but you know, we'll take what we can get. It's recommended for new players who have yet to experience P3, which I have. The female main character is added for this game, not just for female players, and they've never touched this again, so come on, Alice. Stop being cowards and give us a proper feel. Like, I got kind of excited with the P5X announcement. I was like, oh, so that's how they're going to give us a playable female protagonist. Turns out the protagonist is just a little effeminate, but it's still a he. And I'm like, are you freaking serious right now? Anyway. We're going to go with Shiomi Kotone. Yes. We're going to choose normal. Let's go. I was just double checking it. Now please enjoy the game. I won't. I don't recall the butterfly. Time never waits. It delivers us all equally to the same end. You who wish to safeguard the future, however limited it may be, you will be given 1 year. Go forth without falter, with your heart as your guide. There's actually a mod, if you played the male side specifically, obviously, that actually re-injects all the cutscenes, show. So at least you get a little bit more of that. It makes sense why they cut it out of here, outside of just, you know, spacing, because obviously they didn't reanimate the cutscenes for Kotone, but now that I've started, I should be able to attach this real quick. Hold on. There. I won't make the adjustment yet. At least not until... There they are. Oh, cool. I can already see my numbers in technicality, but I'm not gonna. Oh, I could also make it so that I'm always in good condition. That might be something else I do. Just because that's another kind of BS mechanic here. What does being tired and Tartarus actually do to you, show, considering that obviously I was always so over-leveled that it didn't actually make an effect on me? The station entrance is buzzing with activity. Meanwhile, elsewhere, you'd think that they would, at the very least, put the cutscenes that don't have the male protagonist in it back in, right? second there I was expecting the English to come out, but no, I forgot I put it in Japanese on purpose. Because I've heard the Japanese voices for... I haven't heard them for P5 yet. I might go back and do that later. But I have heard it for P4, and I've heard the English voices for P4. Now I'm going back to P3. I heard it in English because Fest doesn't have the ability to change the voices, so I'm going to listen to the Japanese this time. Okay, I see one of the issues, or I'm hearing one of the issues, which I don't have a fix for that one yet, I don't think. Because that voice line sounded really crunched. Inside New City, the New City passenger train, Anehazaru.
本日はポイント故障のためダイヤが大幅に乱れ、お急ぎのお客様には大変ご迷惑をおかけいたしました。次は岩戸台。
Only saying Iwatodai once? What the hell kind of announcement is that? I just realized we only have 3 social stats.
この電車、辰巳ポートアイランド行き、本日の最終電車となっております。お乗り忘れのないようご注意ください。
We arrived late. It's almost midnight. Convenient for the story. I also got to get used to the fact that the music's going to be way different when it comes to at least battle and whatnot, because they changed that up. I'm sure there's a mod that lets me change that up, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna let this thing stand on its own. Oh, my first little mod. Instead of using the P3P cut-ins for the pro tags, it uses the 25th anniversary stuff. So, say hello to a better-looking Kotone. As much as I said I didn't want to mod my base experience, I technically already had the base experience of this, so I don't need it. As you walk from the station, you notice a coffin-like object standing in the desert city. This is still probably the most depressing of all the personas. 5 comes close because of the existential crisis that is, there's nothing you can do to get out of your situation. But this one still beats it out. There's actually a project for one of the mods that's gonna properly upscale all these backgrounds and whatnot. I will put that in as soon as, you know, it's ready enough. Well, let me leave it there for a second because I actually have to hit the restroom real quick. All of a sudden, it all came down on me. So I'll be right back. Actually, let me at least put some music going.
遅かったね。長い間君を待ってたよ。
I thought he was hanging out with us for most of the time. Isn't he technically, or half of him technically stuck inside us?
この先へ進むならここに署名をして。一応契約だからね。怖がらなくていいよ。ここからは自分の決めたことに責任を取ってもらうってだけだから。
Just realized he's wearing prison garb. We come full circle. We were a prisoner in P5. There we go. I'll leave this music here. I'll be right back. Alright, actually, now that I'm back, I do want to see something. Give me a second here. Oh. Let's see. Does this thing give me the... Yeah. Okay, yeah, so I have the high quality music pack in here, so that's good. Alongside higher quality models when we get to the actual, Tartarus part of this game. And high quality sound effects. But that's not voice lines, so we will deal with that later. Alright, so this is going to be first name first. Gotcha. 10-4. Here we are. So, let me pull up the name again. There we go. Was it Shiomi? There we go.
確かに。
確かに is not what very well
時
means.
は誰にでも結末を運んでくるよ。たとえ耳と目を塞いでいてもね。さあ、始まるよ。
誰？この時間にどうして？
What is... Man, hers sounds so crunched. It didn't come through in Pharos's as badly as it does
ま
with...
さか。
待て。
明かりが。
到着が遅れたようだね。
Yeah, they're all sounding... tinny. That's what I... No, I was gonna say crunch. Tinny's the word I'm looking for.
私は桐城充。この寮に住んでいるものだ。
誰ですか？
彼女は転入生だ。ここへの入寮が急に決まってね。いずれ一般寮への割り当てが正式にされるだろう。
いいんですか？
さあな。彼女は竹場ゆかり。この春から2年生だから君と同じだな。
竹場です。
Like, one of the things that I know from seeing other people kind of review the differences between, or in general, between the female and male protagonists is that the male protagonist seems more detached as, the way his life has taken him, and the female tries to kind of engage, be more social, which different ways to deal with the same pain. Either way, you're ignoring the pain. Isn't this a normal dorm?
普通の寮だよ。
他の寮と違ってここには男子も住んでいる。事情は機会があれば話そう。今日はもう遅い。部屋は3階に用意してある。
I really hope that somebody, is able to pull the high quality freaking voice lines for this, because this is starting to get annoying
荷
already.
物も届いているはずだ。すぐに休むといい。
あ、じゃあ案内するんでついてきてください。この部屋だね。一番奥だから覚えやすいでしょ。何か聞きたいことある？
I don't know what it is. I think I like Yukari's English voice actress better. But Mitsuru's, both of them are on point. Wow, they sound really similar now I think about it. But Yukari's is kind of the traditional, hey, it's a teenage girl, so we're gonna make her sound high-pitched and sweet and yada yada. I like it when they have a little bit more bass. Honestly, I like a woman with bass in her voice. Oh my god.
誰の
live
こと？
here?
ちょっとやめてよ、そういうの。
I said boy, live here. There's at least one boy living here right now. Or does she not know that Akihiko senpai lives here?
ちょっと聞きたいんだけど、駅からここまで来る間、ずっと平気だったの？どういう意味って、その様子だと本当に平気みたいだね。ならいいんだ。ごめん、気にしないで。じゃあ、私は行くね。
I think P3 needs a proper remake though.
さ、
Like P4, the upscaling and, you know, just remastering was good enough because everything was not that out of date. But P3 is just dated enough to need a little bit of help.
いろいろとわからないことある
Wait,
と思う
did
け
you
ど、
have your
それはまた
pasta?
今度ね。
You did? You ate it all? How much did you eat? Okay. Alright, go ahead. For now. Just the little hurts. I can't be too picky about it.
おやすみなさい。
There's also mods that let you romance all the different female characters too, as female. There was one mod I didn't get because they took away the old couple to put back the librarian, which made no sense when there's another female character that was new to the female that they could have just put the librarian back in for. It was weird for one of the mods. Anyway. Is that calendar? That's not P3, is it? Get all the way to here. 'Cause it's basically to here, right? Is the technicality for it? Anyway. Fine, I'll go to sleep. Morgana's not even in this game and I'm still forced to go to sleep.
竹場ですけど、起きてる？おはよう、眠れた？先輩に案内しろって頼まれちゃって。もう出られる？よかった。
Totally.
じゃあ行こっか。
This is one of the new changes, the new musics I have to get used to.
数学にはこれ使うの。モノレール。珍しいでしょ？特にここ、海の上進むみたいな感じで好きなんだ。あ、学校があるのは終点の辰巳ポートアイランドって駅ね。聞いたことない？辰巳ポートアイランド。人工島の真ん中にうちの学校があるの。
Yeah. They built the school in the middle of an island they just built up from the ocean. Mm-hmm.
あ、ほら見えてきた。おはよう。さあ、着いたよ。ここが月光館学園の高等部。よろしくね。こ
Sometimes.
こからは一人で大丈夫だよね。まず先生に挨拶か。職員室はこの先を左に入ってすぐだから、以上ナビでした。 何かわからないこととかある？
That was a really short tour. I thought you were gonna show me around the entire school. Come on, Yukari.
掲示板に貼ってあると思うよ。私もまだ見てないからわかんないけど、あのさ、昨日の夜いろいろ見たでしょ。あれ他の人には言わないでね。じゃあね。
You know, that made more sense when I was male, though. But whatever. They still exist, these two. Hey, Kaz, why are you wearing your PE uniform? School just started. You really ought to find somewhere to change your clothes into some normal clothes. I guess. Okay, fine. Quit glaring at me like that. Hey, where's the bulletin board with the homeroom posted? It's right there! You're in class F, Kaz. I'm in a different homeroom, so I can't keep an eye on you. I worry about you sometimes. Too bad we can't actually deal with them this time. This is the one that replaces Kaz. Oyama? Oh boy. Yawn be gone, apple strudel, cutlet sandwich, book cover. Oh sweet, I can already, oh, but it doesn't give me more than just config stuff. I was gonna take a look at my social stats real quick. I don't want to try and change the social stats before the social stats become a thing. Look for it again. There's a small note with your name on it. Kotone Shiomi, Class F. You look closer at the notice and the name Yukari Takeda is also on the list. It seems like you'll be in the same class as her. Teachers. And Bebe, who I didn't actually talk to at all. This is the one that replaces the librarian. Yeah, they also replaced the teacher as well, which is fine in this case.
2年生で間違いないわよね。結構転々としてきてんのね。ご両親は10年前。ごめん。バタバタしてて詳しく読んでなくてさ。私は国務課主任の鳥海です。よろしくね。あら、礼儀正しいのね。そういう女の子って素敵よ。
お願いします。
クラス分けも見た？あなたは私の担任する F 組よ。でもこの後すぐ始業式だから先に行動ね。案内するわ。ついてきて。
はい。
諸君らの新しい1年の始まりにあたり、文筆品品しかるの蓄訓詞という言葉を紹介します。これの意味はと言いますと、
うちのクラス転校生がいるってよ。あ、俺見た竹場さんと登校してきてさ。
おや、なんか話し声がしましたね。鳥海先生のクラスのあたりですか？
ったく静かにしてよ。怒られるの私なんだから。
I don't get why there's rumors about Yukari coming to school with another girl. It makes sense when you were a boy. It's like, oh, one of the more popular girls in the school is coming with a boy, the transfer student. Oh my god! But when it's a girl, it's like, what? Especially since this game wants to be so far away from the gays, you know. Like if there was actually some gay romance options here, then I'd be like, okay, that's why they're open-minded about it, and they're still gossiping about it even when it's a girl. But since it wants to stay as far away from the gays as possible, it makes no sense why they're still, you know, gossiping about the new transfer student who happens to be a girl coming to school with a girl. I'm not liking the audio quality on the voice. I'm gonna give that to the... I'm not that torn on the graphics right now. Like, a lot of the complaints I've heard have been about the upscaling and all this other jazz. But right now it's the audio quality. And the only reason the audio quality specifically on the music is any good is specifically because of, I'm going to assume, it's specifically because of the mod I put in. You sit next to me? No. So go, so, come on.
実は俺も中2の時転校でここ来てさ、転校生っていろいろと一人じゃわかんねえじゃん。
Junpei and Yosuke basically share the same setup in that they're a transfer student just like you are, but like a couple years removed.
だから不安がってないかなってさ。
まったく相変わらずだね。女の子と見りゃ慣れ慣れしくしてさ、ちょっとは相手の迷惑とか考えた方がいいよ。
なんだよ、ただ親切にしてるだけだって。
ならいいんだけど、なんか偶然だよね、同じクラスになるなんてさ。
Glad to have a friend.
私か。
Yeah.
その、よかった、同じクラスでさ。
We're in the same dorm, we're in the same class. Yeah, we're friends. What do you think I was talking about, Junpei?
おいおい、俺だって同じクラスだぜ。仲間に入れてくれよ。
You're not in the same dorm as me, Junpei.
てか、二人って知り合いかなんか？初日から一緒に登校したって聞いてさ、レベル高いのが並んじゃって噂の的だったんだぜ。
Oh, that's what they're talking about. They're basically, you know, the hot girl in class brought another hot girl to the class. Okay, gotcha. Now we're on the same page.
もうそういうのやめてよね。噂ってめんどくさいな。私はともかくこの子は転校したてなんだよ。いろいろ言ってかわいそうとか思わないのかな。じゃあ私弓道部の用事あるから行くけど、順平この子に手出したりしないでよ。
あの方保護者か何か？ああ、言っとくけどマジでやましいつもりはないからさ。なんか困ったこととかあったらいつでも相談してくれよな。頼りにしてくれよな。
Hey, William, thanks for that. Thanks for that like, buddy. Hope you're doing well. So I'm trying to adjust something here. I was gonna mod this just to go back to that real quick. In any case, just because in specific, I needed, because I knew they were going to do the same thing as they did with P4 and P5, where basically if you click outside the bounds of the box, it freezes the game. It doesn't continue to render. So.
おお、走ってんな運動部。あ、部活のことってなんか聞いたか？
My first day at school, Junpei.
女子の
No.
部活もあるからさ、興味あったら入ってみ。
I guess I'm just used to America where we have Title IX and there's always girls sports teams. Maybe there's some schools in Japan where they're not girls sports teams?
新規入部ってことになるから、まだもうちょっと後だけどな。
I guess in 2009, to be very clear. Maybe they've gotten better.
君か。おかえり。
Wow, they ripped this wholesale from the PSP. Okay, I'm starting to see that people are calling this a lazy port. They focus on the weirdest things, because that save system would not have mattered right now, right? They could have redone that, but no, they decided to just do it exactly as it was in the PSP. Right now, there's my spread all over town. Our next story is about the cherry blossoms. It's springtime, and they're all over town now. The cherry blossoms this year were a little late compared to other years, but they'll be at their peak this week. Just looking around. You know, this makes much more sense that you come in here as a female character with two female... It feels like it's a female dormitory right now. Because Akihiko's not here as of yet. Junpei's not here yet. And none of the other male characters. It probably was a little strange now I think about it. I just didn't think too hard on it. Weird. I'll buy Mad Bull. I think that's actually kind of useful. If I remember correctly, let's see. Oh, I can't even see that yet because we haven't started that part. Vacant, vacant, vacant. How do I know that it's Akihiko's room yet, huh, game developers? Vacant. I don't know who Akihiko is. Also, how do I know that this is Mitsuru's room and this is Yukari's room? Did I open the door and peek? I'm not assuming that that's the case. Because that makes more sense. And at least I know them versus Akihiko. I was just like, who the hell is that?
ちょっと出てくる。気づいてるか？このところの新聞記事。
ああ。それまで普通だったものがある日を境に急に口も聞けないほどの無気力症に陥る。最近流行りらしいな。記事ではストレス性ということで片付けられてるが。
そんなわけあるか。絶対奴らの仕業だ。でなきゃ面白くない。
相変わらずだな。一人で大丈夫か？
なに、心配ない。トレーニングのついでだ。
Akihiko's Japanese voice sounds so young by comparison to his American voice, which I guess, you know, sells it a little bit. You know, doesn't Toryumi look like an older version of Yukari to some degree? Like, I know that because they've already established Yukari as doing something else, like modeling or whatever. I can't remember what specifically she was doing, that she ended up on obviously Featherman. But, and it could be just because it's the English voice actors, but I feel like it would have been interesting to have, Yukari be the actual teacher. And all you have to do is stick a Yukari-ish, like, have her look a little bit different, you know? Not majorly different, but enough to kind of throw somebody off. And then have her get married, so she has her husband's name. And then goes by, you know, Yada Yada Sensei, which of course takes away the one, you know, romance social link, but whatever. Just keep the social link and get rid of the romance. It's already weird enough that you're having the teacher go out with the student. Would have been interesting. Over your textbook, we'll take a look at the first novel by Zenzo Kasai. Ugh, why him? I'd rather teach Utsubo Kubota. He's become a very famous singer, but he's also produced fine literature. I wonder why it's not in the textbook. Well, I'll just bring Kubota's book next time. Hey, Junpei, were you listening? Who did I say was my favorite author? Psst. What is she like? Of course, I put this in there too to make it easier. Okay, so I now have charm points at least.
なるほど、彼女か。やあ、こんばんは。私は生月修二。君らの学園の理事長をしているものだ。
Man, that sounds hard even to say in Japanese. Ikutsuki. Dang. Ikutsuki. Oof.
いくつき。言いにくいだろ
Even they said it in the Japanese. I thought that was something that they kind of made up for the English to some degree.
おかげで自己紹介はどうも苦手だよ。油断するとカニかね。部屋割りが間に合わなくて申し訳なかったね。正式な割り当てが決まるまでまだ少しかかりそうだ。さてと、何か聞いておきたいことはあるかい？なぜって君を迎えるためさ。あ、竹場くん。そういえば桐城くんは？
はい、もう上に。
いつもだから真面目だね。顔くらい出せばいいのに。他に質問はあるかい？この寮の住人は君を含めて4人だ。
1, 2, 3. Who's the fourth? If in technicality I was wrong to come to this dorm and I need to be reassigned to the proper dorm, who's the
ここ
fourth?
にいる竹場くんとそれから桐城くん。あと3年生の男子で真田明彦くんという生
This
徒
is
が
you, so I guess. Am I or am I not misassigned to this dorm?
一つ仲良くね。他に質問はあるかい？変なもの？何のことだい？多分疲れてたんじゃないかな。あまり気にしないことだ。そうしないとお肌にも悪いしね。他に質問は？よろしい。じゃあ良い学園生活を。私はそろそろ失礼するよ。転入したてはいろいろと疲れるだろう。早めに休むといいよ。体なんてグーグー寝てなんぼだからね。昔漫画にあったろ、グーグーなんぼなんちゃって。
There's the fun.
ごめんね。
お疲れ様。どうだい彼女の様子は？
先ほど就寝しました。今は眠っています。理事長、やはり彼女は。
まあとりあえず見守ろうじゃないか。もうすぐ影時間だ。
Let's see.
つまんね。KJ Presents The Bay Happy Tuners。来週もまたこの時間にお会いしましょう。バイ。
この番組は人に永遠の快適時間、霧状エレクトロニクスの提供でお送りしました。0時です。
I forgot that that was the. 'Cause I knew the Kirijo group was basically a big conglomerate and whatnot. Good attempt at what the cutscene had. Not terrible. Could be better.
彼女は平然と眠ったままか。毎晩0時になるたび訪れるこの影時間は いわば隠された時間だ。普通の人間は棺のような姿に象徴化してこの時間があることすら感じない。
じゃあ彼女は。
見ての通り、彼女に象徴化は起きてない。
You know, he was saying that stuff to two people that definitely knew what the hell he was talking about. As you know,
眠ってはいるけど、彼女は今ちゃんと影時間を体験してる。あとは適性があるかどうかだ。というか、あるんだろうね。なければ今頃奴らの餌食になってる。
餌食ですか。
とにかくもうあと何日かはこうして様子を見てみないと。
はい。
隠れてこんなことしてちょっと気が引けますけどね。
we're gonna get to see the nose. Yay! Alright, what do you think? Should I go with Theo or Elizabeth at this point? Hey Jane, you wanna know why they call this guy the nose? Yes, it's very clear, isn't it?
私の名はイゴール。お初にお目にかかります。さて、ここは夢と現実、精神と物質の狭間にある場所。ここは何かの形で契約を果たされた方のみが訪れる部屋。
Which makes sense that we didn't sign it when we went into the P5 Velvet Room, because that wasn't Igor at that time. We didn't sign a contract until afterwards. And after that point, that's when Igor shows up.
今からあなたはこのベルベットルームのお客人だ。あなたは力を磨くべき運命にあり、必ずや私の手助けが必要となるでしょう。
The tinny nature of the voice actually makes it, or the recording, whatever the heck, actually makes this one come out pretty good.
あなたが支払うべき代価は一
I
つ。
forgot, I'm kind of in the way down here by comparison to where I was in P5. I put myself kind of like in P5 safe zone, but I need to be up here so you guys can read stuff, since I'm not going to be reading the voice acted lines for sure. Oopsie, hold on. I left behind something. There we are. That should be out of the way. You know, for the most part.
契約に従い、ご自身の選択に相応の責任を持っていただくことです。
What was Yu's contract? Narukami's contract. It wasn't to abide by the choices you make, because literally the only ones that the choices that we made, 3 and 5, have the ones where the choices you made being kind of key to everything, and you had to take responsibility for such decisions. But in 4, it wasn't so much.
今はまだそれでよろしい。これをお持ちなさい。ここの住人はもう一人おりますが、今はあいにく席を外しておりましてな。後ほど改めてご挨拶いたしましょう。またお会いしましょう。
Bum, 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 bum. Me both. Yo, man, I'm sleepy today. At times like these, it's best to sleep during class. Ever notice how sometimes taking a nap in class makes you feel more refreshed than sleeping at home? Don't sleep in class. But why do you have to be all serious? That feeling of being completely recharged is awesome, but I'm screwed later since I didn't hear the lecture. Oh, but we have classic literature today, which means we're stuck with nasty old Dakota. I don't remember the teachers. Oh, you. Dang wig. Ise Monogatari. Please don't.
ここ来たことある？放課後になるとうちの生徒が結構いるんだ。カラオケとか CD ショップとかあるし、あと美味しいカフェもあるからさ。
What is this CD you speak of?
クラブもあるんだけど、さすがにそれはね。
君か。おか。
I'm not here doing clicking answers to students. You're right. Where's the kitchen? Is there actually a kitchen here? Wait, there definitely is. I remember some scenes in the kitchen, but can you get to the kitchen here? Or is it just kind of like, oh yeah, the kitchen exists, we're just not going to talk about it. Alrighty. Quickly save. I'm gonna, until we get to like where we actually start fighting things, I won't save separately. There's really nothing else to do. Are we fighting now? Can I think about it?
どうだい様子は。
昨夜と同じです。
ふむふむ、やはり興味深いね彼女は。たとえ影時間への適性があっても、初めはもっと不安定になるものだ。記憶が消えたり混乱したりね。今までの誰とも違う実に例外的なケースだよ。
It's almost like I've actually dealt with this before and I just ignore it.
なんかこれじゃモルモットみたい。
そう言ってくれるな。彼女はクラスメートだそうじゃないか。
That's not what he said. That's interesting.
同学年で、しかも女の子が仲間になったら、君も心強いだろう。
That's a little bit closer.
我々にはどうしても力が必要なんだよ。
That's not what he said
そ
at
れ
all.
は分かってますけど。
こちら作戦室だ。秋彦か。
すごいやつを見つけた。これまで見たこ
Ah,
とも
we're
ない
already
んだ。
gonna be fighting. Okay.
ただあいにく追われてたな。もうすぐそっちに着くから一応知らせておく。
それ奴らがここに来るってことですか？
理事長、今日の監視はひとまずここまでに。我々は応戦の準備をします。
頼んだぞ。
秋彦、
大丈夫だ。それよりすごいのが来るぞ。見たらきっと驚く。
面白がってる場合か。
真田君、奴らなのか。
はい、ただ普通のやつだ。
何この揺れ。
Ah, it is a full moon, isn't it? Haha, there you go. I just realized it's a full moon.
理事長は作戦室へ。竹場、君は上にいる彼女を起こして裏から逃がすんだ。
先輩たちは？
ここで何としても食い止める。秋彦、連れてきたのはお前だ。責任は取ってもらうぞ。
奴らの方が勝手についてきたんだ。何してる。早く行け竹場。
わかりました。
Yeah, let's go.
起きて。ごめん、勝手に入るよ。
said that reminds me of a Fairly Odd Parents joke. Hey, I'm knocking at your door, but as your parental figure, I'm using my authority and coming in anyway.
とにかく急いでるの。2階の裏口から外へ出るよ。待って、念のためこれ持ってて。じゃあ一気に行くよ。
How did she have a not? It made more sense when it was a sword, because at least that's like okay, whatever, you know. A sword can be pretty short, and he generally uses one-handed swords. How the heck did she just carry a naginata with her and say like, here, use this?
よし、ここまで来れば。はい、聞こえます。
気をつけろ。敵は一体じゃないみたいだ。こことは別に本体がいる。
マジですか？ひとまず退却。
I just realized something. The audio cleaned up. I don't know if it's because the music is more intense and I'm focusing more on that, but.
鍵もかけたし、ひとまずは大丈夫かな。
This was probably one of the best introductions to shadows. It's so good.
嘘。外を登ってきたの？
いた、屋上だ。
なんだあの巨大なシャドウは。
ミツラ、行くぞ。
待て。
あれがここを襲ってきた敵、シャドウよ。そうだ、戦わなきゃ。召喚。
I'm back to being
私だ
Timmy
ってでき
again.
るんだから。
Here goes.
What? You gotta be kidding me. They were that lazy about it? They're using the English voice acting here. Like, I'm actually okay with the audio crunch, everything that came part and parcel with P3P versus P3 Fest here. That P3 Fest is a little bit better in its presentation there. But I chose Japanese, and it switched to English for that cutscene. The heck? Not that it was much being said, but it's very clear when it happens. And yeah, it is definitely the audio of the PSP version, because that Yukari English was also pretty tinny as heck. Oh my god. I'm gonna suffer through this. I can deal with the visual, the audio is gonna drive me nuts. But I am an audio nerd when it comes to like hearing things. And it was just a cutscene because it's using the Japanese voice actress for that particular. I'm so confused as to the laziness that they're doing. Spirit points, eh? She did wake me up from sleep. That's fair.
大丈夫？ねえちょっと。ねえってば。起きてったら。
And I get, one of the excuses I heard both from, interviews in Atlas and whatnot, along with, obviously defenders of this particular port, is that, Fess was coded in such a way that it's super frustrating to have to deal with it, and other than redoing it from scratch, which they didn't want to do, fair enough, they went with P3P. And that's relatively fair. But then you got... They have these voice clips for Fess. They don't, or at least they should. That has nothing to do with the coding. All it is attaching those in place of what you had.
再びお目にかかりましたな。あなたは力を覚醒したショックで意識を失われたのです。ほう、覚醒した力はオルフェウスですか。それはペルソナという力。もうペルソナとはあなたがあなたのさまざまな
I'm just gonna skip through this a little bit because we've seen this already. That's what our face is? Right, in Japanese they call this community instead of social links, but it makes sense. It's kind of the same thing. Anyway, should I still stay with Elizabeth just because, Elizabeth is awesome? Or should I go with Theo just to get something different when we get to choose the attendant?
気がついた。気分はどう？よかった。やっと起きたよ。本気で心配したんだから。体の方は心配ないって過労みたいなもんらしいけど。あのさ、ごめんね、あの時は何にもできなくて。でも驚いた。すごいね、あの力。あの力はペルソナって呼ばれてる。それにあなたが倒した怪物はシャドウ。私たちの戦ってる敵よ。大丈夫、後でちゃんと説明するから。ごめんね、隠してて。
I love this song in particular.
さ、いきなりでなんだけどさ、私もね、あなたと一緒なんだ。私のお父さん、小さい頃事故で死んじゃってさ、お母さんとも距離が空いてて、あなたも一人なんでしょ。
So another thing we're gonna do, again after we've established a couple things, is we are definitely, for sure, getting all the social links with our party members because I want to, again, understand C's on a deeper level than I think I did the first time around. I think the only ones that I did to some degree and not really all that well is Fuka, because I was trying not to be romantic with her. Let's see, Fuka. I didn't finish Yukari at all. I think I barely started freaking Mitsuru. And then, of course, all the other characters weren't available. I guess is the only one that I got on a very deep level.
実は私、あなたの身の上いろいろ聞いちゃっててさ。私だけ知ってるのも嫌だし、話さなきゃってずっと思ってて。昔さ、この辺りで大きな爆発事故があったの。 父さん死んだのそのせいらしいけど、詳しい事情分かってないんだ。
You didn't mention a
父
year.
さんが勤めてたの霧城グループの研究所だったの。だからここにいれば父さんのこと何か分かるかもって思って、学園に入ったのもこの前みたいなことやってるのもそういうわけ。最も怖くてあのありさまだったけどね。私も初めてだったんだ、敵と戦うの。ごめんね、私が頼りないせいでこんな。本
That's
当？
great too.
でもごめんね。
I mean, that's
そ
the
れに
whole point of
起きた
this
そう
of
そうこんな
the
話。
evoker, to put the fear of death in you enough to evoke the persona from you.
待ってる間いろいろ考えちゃってさ。今までいろいろ隠してたし、まずは自分のことを話さなきゃって。でも聞いてくれてありがとう。誰かに話したかったんだ。じゃあそろそろ行くね。目を覚ましたって知らせないといけないし。あのさ、私のことゆかりでいいからね。女同士だし、仲良くしようね。じゃあね。
You didn't mention second year in that, but the girls part of it. I just want to play also Makoto on the other side just to see what the Japanese is for that. Okay. I know that they'll say it out loud eventually, but I know that Sho had told me that even though Yucatan makes sense, it's not what Junpei calls Yukari in Japanese. Yeah, I'm sorry, I was facing out. Where am I supposed to be? Yeah, imagine a teacher coming in with this kind of headpiece. Of course you would, why not? Mud huts. No, let me see things, dang it. If there's one thing that is bad about the Persona games is that there's such a long ramp up before you can actually do whatever the hell you want. So nothing.
Wanna put you in a trance. Let's party. Grow in your body. Want that body. Make sure you don't hurt nobody. I say, hey, feel the fire when it burns inside of you. Yeah, get a fall for that thing. Dance and shake and let's swing. Come on, girl, let me rock the world.
You gotta go. There we go. I knew that there was a quick travel, and I couldn't remember what it was.
いや来たね。体の方は大丈夫そうで何よりだ。退院早々ここへ呼んだのは他でもない。ま、かけて。ああ、そうそう。前に名前だけは言ったと思うけど、彼が真田君だ。よろしくな。さて、いきなりであれなんだけど、 実は1日は24時間じゃないなんて言ったら君は信じるかい？
初めてここに来た夜のことを覚えてるか？あの日君はいろいろと不思議な体験をしたはずだ。消える街明かり、止まってしまう機械、道に立ち並ぶ棺のようなオブジェ、うすうすは感じたんじゃないか？あれは影時間、一日と一日の狭間にある
Shadow hour in technicality, if you were to more appropriately translate that rather than dark hour. But, you know, you gotta allow for some flourishes.
影時間は毎晩必ず深夜0時にやってくるんだ。今夜も、そしてこの先もね。
普通のやつは感じられないってだけだ。みんな棺桶に入ってお休みだからな。けど影時間の一番面白いところは見た目なんかじゃない。お前も見たろ、怪物を。俺たちはシャドウと呼んでる。シャドウは影時間にだけ現れて、そこに生身でいる者を襲う。だから俺たちでシャドウを倒す。どうだ、面白いと思わないか？
秋彦、どうしてお前はいつも痛い目を見たばかりだろう。
まあいいじゃないか。ちゃんと戦ってくれてるわけだし。結論を言おう。我々は特別課外活動部。
I just realized Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad. I think the execution part was suggested by Mitsuru.
表向きは部活ってことになってるけど、実際はシャドウを倒すための選ばれた集団なんだ。部長は桐城充君。僕は顧問をしてる。
シャドウは精神を食らう。襲われればたちまち生きた屍だ。このところ騒がれてる事件もほとんどが奴らの仕業だろう。
Sorry.
残念だが影時間に警察は機能しないな。
実はごく稀にだけど影時間に自然に適応できる人間がいてね。そういう人間はシャドウと戦える
As
力
we
を
get
覚醒
in
で
and
きる
out,
可
I
能
think
性
of
があ
our
る。
first Tartarus adventure. I'll take a break and we will
そ
continue
れが
tomorrow.
ペルソナ。あの時君が使ってみせた力さ。シャドウはペルソナ使いにしか倒せない。つまり奴らと戦えるのは飲み込みが早くて助かるよ。
要するに君に仲間になってほしいんだ。君専用の召喚機も用意してある。君の力を貸してほしい。
Shokanshi. Let's evoker, I assume. But Shokan means summon to some degree. Alright.
よかった。あなた断るかと思ってた。ちょっと心強いかも。
いや感謝するよ本当に。ああそうそう、君の寮の割り当てだけどね、このまま今の部屋に住んでもらうことにしよう。偶然伸び伸びになってたけど、これは怪我の巧妙だね。
偶然伸び伸びってあれは調子いいというか。
Our first social link. The seas. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt be blessed when creating personas of the Fool Arcana.
Yeah, 元気かい？僕はいつだって君のそばにいるよ。もうすぐ終わりが来る。
I'm sorry, but like, 3/4 of the year isn't soon.
なんとなく思い出したんだ。だから君に伝えなきゃと思って。
Thanks.
お礼言われちゃったな。どういたしましてって言うんだよね。終わりのことは実は僕にもはっきりとは分かんないんだけどね。それよりとうとう力を手に入れたみたいだね。それもちょっと変わった力みたいだ。何にでも変われるけど何にも属さない力。それはやがて切り札にもなる力だ。初めて会った時のこと覚えてる？交わした約束はちゃんと果たしてもらうよ。僕はいつでも君を見てる。たとえ君が僕を忘れててもね。じゃあまた会おう。
Hi, Pharaohs. Not much is different thus far, but you know, it's still very early.
ちょっといいか。今日帰ったらラウンジに集合してくれ。全員に伝えることがある。詳しい説明はその時に出す。じゃあ伝えたぞ。
Directly to the point. Very Mitsuru.
私たちと違って忙しいんでしょ。生徒会とかそういうのでさ。
あれゆかりっちって桐城先輩
Yukarichi. There you go. That's what it is. Then okay. Yukarichi is for the first Persona game, even though they're not disguising that it's Japan, obviously, like they did with the literal first Persona game. But the first Persona game in a while that was going to get a lot of traction. Yukarichi probably is a little bit above and beyond. Like, how the heck do you get that as a nickname? That sounds weird. If it was Yukarin, I would get it. But Yukarichi. So Yucatan makes some sense. Beyond the joke of Yucatan Peninsula for, you know, English speaking.
別に嫌いじゃないけど。それより帰ろう。さっきの別に本当に嫌いとかじゃないからね。桐城先輩のこと。順平ってほんといらんことばっか言うよね。しかも言うことなすこと親父でしょ。歩くセクハラかっつうのマジで。去年もさ。
More recently, I heard a podcast where they were saying that gossip is not necessarily a negative thing. It's just the context in which it's wielded.
おかえり。
待ってたぞ。紹介しとこう。
え？
おい、まだか。
ちょっと待って。うわっどうもっす。
順平？なんであんたがここに？
I just realized that Yukari calls him by his first name. Granted, he did say to for me on my first day to call him Junpei as well. So
2年組の伊織純平だ。今日からここに住む。
今日から住むって嘘？何かの間違いでしょ？
この前の晩偶然見かけたんだ。目覚めてまだ間もないようだが、彼にも間違いなく適性がある。事情は大体話してあるが、俺たちに力を貸すそうだ。
適性があるってそれ本当なの？
俺夜中に棺桶だらけのコンビニでマジベソ書いてたらしくてさ。つか正直あんま覚えてないんだけど見られてたみたいで恥ずかしい。でもまあなんつうか最初のうちは仕方ないんだってさ。記憶の混乱とかありがちらしいんだよね。君たちそういうの知ってた？まあ強がっちゃって。まあこれペルソナ使いの常識だから。けどさ、正直言うと驚いたぜ。君たちもそうだって聞かされた時はさ。
I just realized that Junpei has a really, really long neck, man.
でも知ってる 顔がいてよかったよ。一人じゃ不安だったしな。まあ君たちも俺っちが仲間になって本当んとこ嬉しいだろう。女の子たちだけじゃ怖いもんな。
Kind of flip is what he said on that last line. It said, wouldn't it be nice to have a guy around too, wouldn't it? He says, something about girls being scared or whatever, which I don't know what girls you've been talking to.
まあね。
よろしくな。
Yes, your best.
ああ任せとけって。
そういうわけだ。よろしく頼んだぞ。よし、大体。よし、全員来たようだね。ちょっと聞いてほしい。我々の要するペルソナ使いは長い間桐城君と真田君の2人だけだった。けど最近トントン
I do like the fact that he calls them both Kun.
今や
It's
5
kind
人
of
にまで増えてる。
it gives enough of that standoffish air that hints towards things later, but also still very teacher-like, so it kind of still fits.
そこでだ。今夜0時からいよいよタルタロスの探索を始めようと思う。
タルなんすかそれ。
Doesn't say the
タ
toothpaste
ルタ
line
ロ
at
ス
all.
よ。てか順平あれマジ見たことないの？
はて
見てなくても不思議はないさ。何せタルタロスは影時間の中だけに現れるからね。
影時間の中だけ？
シャドウと同じってことさ。面白いだろ。それに俺たちのスキルアップにもうってつけの場所だ。あそこは行ってみればシャドウの巣だからな。
お
I mean, it's not
お
wrong.
シャドウの巣っすか。
っていうか先輩その体で行くんですか？
明彦は怪我が治ってない。同行はしてもらうが探索は無理だ。
分かってるさ。
先輩の分は俺がバッチリカバーしますって。
なんか不安だな。
理事長はどうされますか？
Honestly, I'm on Yukari's side.
僕はここに残るよ。どうせほらペルソナ出せないしさ。
Has there? I mean, in this game, I suppose, but can you? Obviously, the implication here, but it's just proven by 5. Granted, 10 years down the road, so not exactly a great look, but yeah, the implication was that only teenagers could summon personas. Not only five royal in specific, pointed to the fact that adults could also have personas. But is there anybody else who's got the potential and can't summon personas? I can't remember now. I guess that's why we're playing the game, huh?
は？ここ？どういうことっすか？
見てればわかる。ほら、0時になるぞ。
Was this a cutscene too? I can't remember. An animated cutscene? It probably was. Considering the quality of that upscaling there. It's kind of garbage.
これがタルタロス。影時間の中だけに現れる。
迷宮って何なんだよそれ。俺らの学校どこ行っちまったんだよ。
影時間が明ければまた元の地形に戻る。
こんなでかい塔が丸ごとシャドウの巣って。てかおかしいっしょ。なんだってうちの学校のとこだけこんな。先輩たちにもわからないんすか？
About that.
きっといろいろあるんでしょう事情が。
わからなきゃ調べればいい。ここを本格的に探索するのは俺やミスルにとっても今夜が初めてだ。ワクワクするだろう。どう見たってここには絶対何かある。
You're staying on the first floor, Akihiko.
鍵になるものだな。
For gameplay
明
reasons.
彦、意気込むのは勝手だが探索はさせないぞ。
うるさいな。何度も言うな。
もすげえな。
でもやっぱ気味悪い。
ここはまだエントランスだ。迷宮は階段の上の入り口を抜けてからさ。
まずは慣れてもらう。今日の探索はお前たち3人だけで行け。
新人だけでですか？
深入りさせるつもりはない。それに必要な情報は私がここから通信でナビゲートする。
それとな、現場でのチーム行動を仕切るリーダーを決めておこうと思う。
リーダー？それつまり探検隊の隊長？はい俺
Very similar, yeah.
お前がやれ。
女の子っすよ。
Japan, 2009. This makes sense. It's not right, but I'm glad that they decided to ignore that
も
piece.
う実践経験してるから。
え？マジ？
確かにそれもあるが、選んだ理由はもっと簡単だ。順平、ペルソナの召喚、あいつのようにちゃんとできるか？
I've only summoned it, what, 3 times total?
もちろんっす。バッチリ決めますって。
私も大丈夫です。
相手はシャドウだ。できなきゃ話にならないぞ。
はい、分かってます。
よし、行ってこい。準備はいいか、リーダー。
Sure, why not? Why not? Let's go.
どうしたの？
I'm gonna stare at this wall for a little bit. Give me a minute.
お待ちしておりました。いよいよその力使いこなす時が訪れたようですな。
I love actually this Eagle's voice, if I'm being absolutely
今
honest.
から挑まんとするとは果たしてなぜ生まれ何のために存在しているのか。残念ながら現在のあなたではまだ答えを導くことはおできにならぬでしょう。だからこそ進まれる前に知っておかれるがよろしい。ご自身の力、あの扉はここへの入り、あなたのいわば数字のゼロのようなもの。あなたはお一人で、そして敵を倒した時にそれらはひどくとあなたの力。
Okay, okay.
さて次からはその時こそ私のそれ以前お話しさて
Oh, it's time to choose. Are we getting Elizabeth or are we getting Theo? You know what? I want Elizabeth. I don't care.
なるほど。
エリザベスでございます。お見知りおきを。
この者もあなたへの手助けをすることになりましょう。では再び見える時までごきげんよう。
ちょっと大丈夫？
どうしちゃったわけ？ぼーっとしちゃってさ。そこ
Really a
驚くと
zombie?
こ？ああ、あれか。中をして意外と天然キャラか。まあ、ここは一つ俺っちに頼ってもらって構わないけどな。
はいはい。
All right, now we can do some things. Or at least now I'm confident. Oh, I must be level 3, but Orpheus is level 2. Gotcha. What does that Mad Bull do? Most caffeinated drink available. Does not tell me jack, but okay. Yes. There we go. So then... I believe the max is 99, and I just just saved, so if it crashes, it's not terrible. Let's see if it already establishes or if I have to... Okay, they're not all 99. Some of them are a little higher, very clearly. Either that or it's taking a hot minute for it to establish. Hold on. Yeah, no, we gotta boost up the others. 25, and the other one being that much lower. Let's do 175. And since it does automatically take status. Oh wow, okay. Academics needs to be really high, huh? Didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. There we go. Okay. So full on, full on. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. Save. So now we'll have the full social stats. I don't have to deal with that anymore. Like I said, that's the only thing I wanna. Akihiko doesn't look very injured right now, by the way. Alright. Jimby.
Oh my god.
Jimby.
いよいよこっから本番か。
3人とも聞こえるか。
あ、先輩。
ここからは私が声でバックアップする。
Oh no.
Okay.
なんか
私のペルソナの特性でな。
Not really, but that's okay.
実はこのタルタロスは中の構造が日によって変わってしまう。私もそちらへ加わりたいところだが、外からのサポートが欠かせないんだ。
うわますます迷いそう。
ところで今君らのいる場所はすでにいつ敵が出てもおかしくない。敵のレベルは低いはずだが、注意して進めよう。習うより慣れろだ。
了解です。たく、なんか勝手だな。
Hey buddy, you should probably take a bath because after I finish this floor, we're gonna go to bed, okay? Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna need a specific mod that allows me to lower the camera a tad bit. This is annoyingly high.
「君の力については竹場から聞いているが、戦闘経験が浅いことには違いない。基本的な戦い方について説明を聞いておくか。
Actually, yeah, because just in case there's been some
シャドウ
changes.
討伐における主なアタックは装備した武器による攻撃。スキルはペルソナ能力による。スキルを使うには体力や魔力を消費するが、その分効果が大きく、種類も豊富だ。武器攻撃とペルソナによる攻撃を、あとは相手が消え去るまで攻撃するだけだ。やられ、まずはここまでだ。よし。
That part is. I'll leave that like that for now, because
攻撃チャンス。
I do like the battle music. Not bad. That's where the staircase is.
ょうどいい相手だ。攻撃ちょうどこの敵は弱点が狙えそうだ。
Oh, I hit rush. Oopsie.
押せなかったか。
倒せなかった。
敵はあと2体。油断するな。あと1体だ。
来た、総攻撃チャンス。この
That song is called Wiping All Out, right? If I remember correctly.
先ほどの戦闘で弱点をつくことはそのあたりでは戦いによし体勢を崩す追い打ちチャンスだ
Not bad.
敵の体勢が崩れた
Pulling that
まだ
through.
いけるぞ
That's not what I meant to do! I got so used. I think I'm hitting triangle on accident because that's, I think, where skill was on P5. Oops.
もう回復したのかもう回復したのか敵残数3体まだ余力があるんだあと2体だ弱点に命中敵が体勢を崩したぞ
There we go.
また敵を撃破
総攻撃チャンス。この
Shuffle time. I want to get the persona real quick, so we're gonna do that. Huh? Okay, give me a second. Let's finish this floor.
「敵を全て倒せばこちらの勝利だがそれは敵に総攻撃ここまでで奥に踏みただし敵によっては離脱例えば
Should be okay with this. I just gotta make sure I don't hit triangle. I think that's literally just because of the control scheme in 5.
弱点をヒットもう一丁弱点をヒット
来た、総攻撃チャンス。この
Asparus. Let's finish this floor before I. This is something that I kind of wish we could have done in the newer games. Splitting up the party. This is one thing I miss. I missed it in 4 specifically. 5 is not as bad because the level design is a little bit better. But 4, I was like, man, I wish I could do this.
Yoshi, 全員戻ったな。どうだった？そうか。
No problem.
自信を持てたなら、それが一番だし。
けえ、自分の力っての初めて実感したぜ。でもなんでだ、なんか妙に体がしんどいんす。
単なるはしゃぎすぎじゃないの？
んなこと言ってユカリッチだってもろバテ気味じゃんか。
バテるってか、なんか息苦しいような。
それは影時間のせいだ。平時よりずっと早く体力を消耗するからな。
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go check on what Jane was talking about. Alright, that was nice and easy. I love it when it's easy. Let's go.
心配ない。しかし、想像してたよりもいけそうじゃないか。秋彦もうかうかしてられないな。
抜かせ。
That was quick. They wouldn't let us go up another flight of stairs, so it's fine. I can't wait to hear what Fabian was in Japanese. Alright. The executions.
全校朝礼を終わります。続きまして生徒会から新しい役員の紹介があります。生徒会代表、生徒会長、3年2組桐城充さん。
Nigumi. I was like, Nigumi? Where's the two in that? The Nigumi.
やっぱ先輩に決まったんだ。あの人の人気すごいもんね。
なんつっても桐城だもんな。オーラしかも桐城グループってこの学校の母体なんだろ。
生徒会長という大役を拝命するにあたり、私の初心をお話ししておきます。学園がより良くあるために一人一人の積極性は確かに大事です。しかし全員が一つの思いを1年間ずっと切らさず置くのは簡単ではないでしょう。大事なのはそれが途絶えても確実に回る仕組みをいかに作っておくかです。そのために 各自の中の明日への思いを確認し、今この青春の時をどう過ごすのか、現実から逃げることなくいかにして未来を直視するのか、全てはそれにかかっています。私一人の視野では見えないものもたくさんあるでしょう。充実した学園生活を共にするため、皆さんの知恵と力を貸してください。よろしくお願いします。
なんだなあ、意味分かった？そりゃほらねえ、俺っちあの人と違って普通の高校生だからさ。
Isolated clouds suspended over the tall snowy mountain peak. Yeah, this does off. Since I maxed out my social stats, I don't need to stay awake for that. And that's how I will keep my condition great. I love how sometimes they do that fourth wall breaky thing. Little laboratory hallway. Can't read it myself. Alrighty. I do my competition stuff already? That later. I think this is where we're supposed to go to the sports thing. I think we're not gonna do that quite yet. Okay. Nice to know.
来たわよ、真田先輩。待ってください。
いいよなあれ。真田さんの周りいっつもあんなんらしいぜ。前線無敗のボクシング部主将、確かにかっこいいと思うけどさ、漫画でも見れないぜあんなの。今からどっか遊びに行くんかな。
前たちこれから暇か？
俺らっすか？暇っちゃ暇っすけど。
なら今からポロニアンモールまで2人で来てくれ。場所は知ってるな。そこの交番で会おう。いいな。
交番？真田さん、そのお友達連れて行くんすか？
友達？この子たちのことか？いや、名前も知らない。正直うるさくてかなわん。とにかく俺は先に行くからな。
ちょっと先輩、少しは相手してくださいよ。
I will say that Akihiko's
名
voice
前
is
も知
growing
らないっ
on
て
me.
一人もか？ありえねえだろう普通。まあとにかく行かなきゃダメな流れだな。たく思わぬ邪魔だぜ。
Alrighty, move on. Says the old man, sure. Aohige Pharmacy. But I want to go to karaoke. No karaoke. Oh, oh. Fine. Don't let me do
じゃあ
anything.
黒沢さん、これいただいていきます。
Here I thought Junpei was the cool one.
あとさっきの話、こいつらのことです。この人は黒沢巡査。俺たちの活動に協力してくれてる。それとこれはいくつきさんからだ。
マジいいんすか？
手ぶらじゃ戦えないからな。黒沢さんは仕事のコネで俺たちの装備品を揃えてくれる。もっともタダにはしてくれないけどな。
当たり前だ。世の中にただのものなどない。
分かってますよ。じゃあ俺はこれで。
君たちのことは聞いてる。俺の仕事は町の治安を守ることだ。力などなくても俺にはこの町の異変はわかる。俺は俺が正しいと信じることをする。それだけだ。
If only we had this kind of police officer in P5, right? Big boosties. That's super expensive. Need 2 points up, 2 points up, 4 points up, plus hit rate up. So it makes more sense that I buy the Naginata. Oh right, this is back when shoes were a thing for armor. I guess let's get the Naginata for now.
felt like down. But they're still with me. Down. I tried hard, but we'll wait so long. I hope we could, but I won't start.
Alrighty.
Midday street, more outside than this part and me.
Finish bank, huh?
Seems so innocent, everything
How does this work, considering that I can't do anything here? There we go. Freaking nation bank. How he get pharmacy? Makes sense. Bluebeard. But it seems like on Saturday he has a sale. 9th. Not right now. Yep, there's the velvet room. What about up here? Let's just go wandering around for a bit until James ready. Yeah, thank you, this new. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Definitely not. Alrighty. We go to a strip mall. Alrighty. Alrighty, not bad. No, there wasn't a shrine in P5 because we had what took the place of the shrine in P5 was the fortune teller. There's literally nothing else to do. Game, don't.
君か。おかえり。
Alrighty. Where's the others? We lost it. Not wrong. The last one. Alright, until he's ready. Head back into Tartarus. Although I don't hear the shower anymore, so oops. I might have made a boo-boo, but that's okay. Let's go in there real quick. Let's just dive right back in, shall we? Okay. Weird. I got a new weapon, so
先制攻撃のチャンスだ。敵3体。よし、いい攻撃。
I hit it again, but that's okay. We got enough level with this place. I leveled up. I see it there, but I'm gonna wait a second. Have to turn around. It's funny how it doesn't see Junpei. It did.
敵1体を捕捉。了解。分析してみる。少し時間がかかるぞ。
Well, this ruined my analysis, but that's okay. Shuffle time. I guess I'll go for, yeah. Not that we took damage, but you know. Useful. It kind of actually makes sense why the treasure chests, let's call them, are briefcases, considering the root cause of Tartarus.
先制攻撃のチャンスだ。敵3体。了解。分析してみる。少し時間がかかる。
Let's see.
ユーリが敵を撃破。
倒せな。
弱点が複数あるようだな。
Actually strong against fire, but weak to ice. But I won't have or lightning or wind, which I won't have a little bit of that for a while. Wow, the upscaling on this.
了解。分析してみる。少し時間がかかるぞ。敵はあと2体。油断するな。
オーラスだぜ。
しぶといんだから。
まずい。弱点が複数あるようだな。敵はあと1体だ。
ありがとね。
しぶてえよ。
Couple time. Yeah, let's go with the green. Ah, shoot. I hit it too early. I got the Agi card. Junpei got caught on something and I didn't mean to do that, but that's okay, I suppose at this point.
しぶといんだから。
敵はあと2体。油断するな。倒した。まだいけるぞ。
Not a high crit rate, huh?
総攻撃チャンス。この。
Okay, I'll be right back. Junpei got caught up somewhere. Lost out on experience, Junpei. Gotta let the bash go off. I'll be right back. Rush, I should say. Alrighty. Ooh, I want the money. Give me the monies because I didn't take that much damage from that. Try not to be early on that. Got it. Really don't like the fact that the way the camera is in this. I need to get that other one.
先制攻撃のチャンスだ。敵3体。あと2体だ。すげえ。さらに敵を撃破。残りは1体だ。
I missed.
倒せなかった。
敵はあと1体だ。
あいつしぶてえよ。
Not that I really need that, but there we go. Zagi. Go to these stairs. Resurrecting. If I feel in danger.
Teki 2体を捕捉。一気に畳みかけろ。よくやった。
Reached out. Wussed out like a bitch. Let's see. You're actually looking this way. I don't like that. You're not. How did you notice me? I was right. Whatever.
敵2体を捕捉。
Not praying too much. These things are relatively weak anyway.
あと2体。
あと1体だよ。
敵はあと1体だ。
しぶといんだから。
Okay, hopefully 2 money and 1, pixie, which I already have. We will roll with that. Got it.
敵3体動揺してるやつがいる。畳みかけろ。よし、いい攻撃だ。
I think I have some snuff souls to be able to.
さらに敵を撃破。やるな。すげえ。
ま、こんなもんよ。
Not bad. Some of this stuff loading back is rough. I assume it's due to the procedural nature of the dungeon.
先制のチャンスだ。敵にだ。あと1体だ。
オーラスだぜ。
しぶといんだから。
敵はあと1体だ。
ま、こんなもんよ。
There we are. Moving on. I'm gonna try and get as high as I can. And ride the F back around. Oh, I see where you're at. Okay. You know what? I think we'll stop here and we'll just go back into here later. Just because I'm tired and I need to get the little guy to sleep. It's already 11. So, and I got work tomorrow too. So either way. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. You guys have been awesome. So, you guys have been awesome. You all have been 10 out of 10 with me, and I will see you guys come tomorrow. We'll play some more P3P. Just keep going. I am enjoying myself. I'm at least, kind of like flashing back and going like, oh yeah, this is kind of cool. And again, because of the fact that I'm playing as female, some things will be a little bit different. Not only the social links, but I'll be able to get kind of like a little bit more into everybody else's stories and whatnot. So either way, you guys have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, wherever it is that you are.